Hi guys, my name is Jasmine and welcome to my channel. Today I will be showing you my flawless foundation routine. If you would like to see how to get your foundation as blended and seamless and flawless as possible, then please just keep on watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications so you don't miss another video from me. Make sure you also give this video a like and leave a comment down below on your thoughts or anything that you've learned. So let's get started. So I've done my brows already as usual, so let's get into the skin. As usual, I'm going to be using the Milk Makeup Vegan Milk Moisturizer. Absolutely love this girl. She does what needs to be done every time. Also, if you notice any breakouts on my face, please ignore that. I used a face mask yesterday and my skin did not like her, so there was a little bit of irritation on my face. Next, I'm using the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. I think preparing your skin with your skincare right before your makeup is really beneficial. I think it just makes it apply so much better. I usually will, of course, put on moisturizer and eye cream in the morning, like after doing my skincare routine, or while doing my skincare routine, but doing it right before your makeup really makes a difference. So if you know me, you know I'm very extra in everything I do, and that includes my foundation routine. I don't know if this is all necessary, but this is definitely just what works for me. So I have 3 different things to prepare my skin. First, I'm going to be using the Fourth Ray Beauty Turmeric Face Milk. Absolutely love this. I know turmeric is good for brightening the skin, so I believe that's what this face milk is meant to do. So I just like applying this only a little bit on my forehead. And I like to blend this out with a little stippling brush. This is the Morphe M406 brush. For my first primer, I'm going to be using the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. This primer is absolutely amazing. I know it's a little bit pricey, so a good dupe for this would be the e.l.f. What is it called? The e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I have that one as well and I really like her, but the Tatcha one is definitely my favorite. I just like to apply this on the tops of my cheeks and a little bit under my eye, as well as my T-zone. This is where I get the most oily throughout the day, and we do not want to be greasy, girl. We just want to be glowy, not greasy. Lastly, I'm going to be using the Milk Hydro Grip. Absolutely amazing. I think this primer is really great for all skin types. I have oilier skin, and I really like how this primer makes my makeup look, and it helps it to just grip, hence the name Hydro Grip. So it really helps my makeup to stay on my face. Here is where we will begin the foundation application. Today I'm using the classic Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Longwear, what is it called? Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. I'm in the shade 445. For my brush, I'm using the Zoeva 104 Buffer Brush. It's just a dense flat top brush. It works amazing. I just put a little bit of the foundation on the back of my hand and just tap it into my skin. I like to go a little bit at a time because sometimes I like a more full coverage look and sometimes I like a medium coverage look. This foundation, I would say, is a medium coverage foundation, but can definitely be built up, and you see how flawless that looks, especially with all the prep that we did underneath with the moisturizer, the eye cream, the face milk, and the 2 primers. Make sure you blend into that net, girl. We don't want any lines of demarcation. Next, we're going to highlight and contour. For my concealer today, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way Sculpting Concealer. That's a long name, girl. I'm not going to say that all. But I'm in the shade Chestnut. Love this, I almost said foundation. Love this concealer. I think a lot of people have this now. It's just absolutely a classic. And I just apply under my eyes, my forehead, above my lip, my chin, everywhere where you would normally highlight. I like to keep the concealer under my eyes pretty tight underneath the eye. I don't spread it all the way out, and then I just will blend it out instead of applying all that concealer underneath the eye. I'm not going to blend this right away. I'm going to go into contouring. I'm using the Juvia's Place Shade Stick, and I'm in the shade Katsina. So I'm just going to contour my cheeks, my jaw, and my forehead with this. I don't like to cream contour my nose because I think it can get a little bit muddy. Now I'm just going to blend out my contour first, and I'm using the Shop Miss A F13 brush. This is a fluffy blending brush, I would say. I wouldn't say it's like as fluffy as a powder brush, but it has a little bit of density to it. And I'm just going to use this to blend out my contour. I like to take it up towards my temple and then eventually connect it to my forehead contour. Now I'm going to blend out that concealer. I'm using the Shop Miss A F19 brush. This is just, I used to use this brush to highlight, but I actually really like this brush for blending out my concealer. Now, as mentioned before, your girl is extra, so I'm gonna add another concealer shade to make the under eye a little bit brighter. This is completely optional. You do not have to do this. This looks completely fine, but I really like my under eye to pop. So I'm just gonna use the Juvia's Place Eye Magic Concealer in the shade 10. This is a lighter shade. Sometimes if I use that one first, I would use my Caucasian shade. This is in the shade 22, but I think today, since we're going for a little bit more of a natural look, I'm just going to use the shade 10. Now to just make sure everything is seamless, I'm going to use my foundation brush again and just tap over everywhere. And don't be afraid to switch between brushes. This is my concealer brush. I'm just going to use that to make sure we don't lose any highlight. I'm not going to put any more product at this point. It's just all about blending now. So now everything is really flawlessly blended. As you can see, I know you see it. I know you see, don't pretend you don't see it, because you see it. Everything is really flawlessly blended. So now we're just going to set the face. I'm going to set my eyes first using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. I'm in the shade 2 Medium. This is what she looks like. As I said, I really like a bright under eye, so this has very light coverage. I'm just going to use the Juvia's Place Tapered Blending Brush. It looks like this. As I was applying this powder just now, I just started to hit pan a little bit, which is sad because she was expensive. So I'm also going to try to look for more dupes for this powder, because I believe it was about $45 on Sephora. So I will try to find something a little more inexpensive for you guys. Next, I'm just going to really lightly set the rest of my face. I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation Powder, and I'm in the shade 800 Cocoa. And I'm just using this really fluffy Juvia's Place powder brush. And I'm just going to tap this powder really lightly into the skin, avoiding the areas where we highlighted. To bronze up my face, I'm actually not going to use a bronzer today. I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place Chocolates eyeshadow palette. As you can see, she's really well loved. Can you guess which color I used to bronze? I'm just going to use the Zoeva Luxe Sheer Cheek Brush, and I'm going to use that color right there. I also like to just take the brush I contoured with. This is the Shop Miss A E125 brush. It's just this little angled brush. And using the same shade that we bronzed with, I'm just going to take a tiny bit on the brush and just apply that into my crease. Just so it's not completely bare, just gives a little bit of definition. And then you can even connect it to the nose contour if you like. And that's it. Really simple, but adds some nice definition to the crease. For my blush today, please don't judge how dirty she is, but this is the Juvia's Place Saharan Blush Volume 1 palette. I'm going to take the orange shade down here called Toby. And this is a brush that I got from CVS. It has no name on it actually, but I just got it from CVS Pharmacy. I'm just going to apply a little bit of that blush onto it and apply it to my cheeks. Sometimes I do highlight, but for today I'm actually not going to put any highlighter on because I really like the glow that I have going on. It's matte, but it's like a soft matte. For my eyelashes, I'm just going to use the NARS Climax Mascara as well as the e.l.f. Faux Mink Lashes in the style Drama Queen. I hope you can see them. If you can't, you'll see them on my eyes, of course. So the lashes are on. I really like these lashes because they, hence the name Drama Queen, they have some drama, but they're not too thick, they're not too much. But if you don't want to put on lashes, that's fine. It's not every day that you have to wear lashes, but as I said before, I'm extra, so I put some on. Now we're gonna move on to lips, which is my favorite part. So first, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade Dimensional Dark Brown, and I'm going to use this to line the outside of my lips. And then I'm also going to use the Morphe Color Pencil in the shade Bar. This is like a warmer brown, and I'm going to use that on the inside of my lips. For my lipstick today, I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place lipstick in the shade Libra. This is just the perfect nude for my skin tone, and I think it's really fitting because I am a Libra. For my lip gloss, I'm going to be using this little Fenty gloss bomb. This is in the shade Baby Brut. I got this in the holiday set from 2020. I absolutely love this. I need a full size of this. Fenty. We need a full size of Baby Brut, okay? We need a full size. That is all. I'm just going to set using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. Absolutely love her. So that is it for my flawless foundation routine. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and that it was helpful to you. I hope this can help you to make your base a little bit more flawless. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to give this video a like, leave a comment down below on your thoughts, anything you learned. Please make sure you also subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications so you don't miss another video from me. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!